And the Raging Cajuns will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cameron. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense set on first down. On the ground with the counter. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. To come to the line, hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
The Raging Cajuns will have a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
The run from the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Coming after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Working that left side now. At the 40, there he goes. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Townsend. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get him down after he makes the catch.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has a second down play. Looking to throw it again. Got it set up on the outside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a...
And he can't escape, and down he goes. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Cameron. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You could see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field.
Got a lot of running room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Jordan. At the 35, he's got room. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Number 32.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Buys a little extra time. Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play call,
Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Louisiana, 7.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Going to take a shot. And the timing just a hair off.
this offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. And the Raging Cajuns headed quickly to the line. On second down, looking to throw. Makes his connection. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's caught. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. There was never a doubt about going for it there. If you don't go for it, you send the message to your team you don't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, that close, literally you're talking about falling forward. I can't fall forward and get inches. Man, I'm taking my chances with that.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Louisiana! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half.
Number 9, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Townsend. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. No huddle offense to the line. They'll run it from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Raging Cajuns are marching down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. From the red zone, looking for a space. Throws to the tight end. Got it! They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put... He's loose. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown Wolverines. And that one will put him up here in the second half. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Unleashes one. Connection to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
It is so difficult to play man coverage nowadays with all the space and spread and speed on the field. One false step, and they make you pay just like they did right there.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Raging Cajuns want to move quickly. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Michigan 28, Louisiana 21.
The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
One possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit, it affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
To the air, it's Jordan. Got his man in the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He wants to throw. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
And that's a big play for the defense. Playing at home, you're trailing. You need to create takeaways. You got to get the ball back. Nice job breaking on that one and knocking it away.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Leaves it with the back. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese.
Picked off. Trying to take it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. And as they come to the line, they have the lead, and they have the clock on their side. 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Fires to the tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. He's looking to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Oh, and the ball squirts out near their own. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they